once again.
Yo, we're here on a Blue Motherfucking Monday on the D2E Network. You don't know what it is. If you're looking for that exposure, you need to holler at EQTV. That's what's up. For those people who know I don't like the Instagram, you better go find my tech man and jump into his live right away. That's basically your forewarning for now. Let's jump right into this. Yo, folks, what's going on with the service in Canada? Is it? What's going on with the service in Canada, people? No, I know what's going on with the service. Please get in the comments. Please tell me how you feel about the fucking service in Canada. Due to the gas stations with the self-serve, to the fucking the Tim Horton people, to the I don't know, the people at the cash registers. You know what I'm saying? How about the doctors and them shit there too? You know what I mean? Like I'm throwing it out there like that. Get in the comments. Let me know, because I'm not gonna reply today and I'm not gonna reply tomorrow. I might reply the Monday of the next pod. That's what I might just do and do it out live and read out some of those questions that I feel like are totally on point. I'm not into saying hi and good morning to everybody today, because the way I'm looking at shit is I'm sick and tired of service in Canada, yo. I'm really sick and tired of service in Canada. But let me change this real quick. Hold on, everybody duck. Yo, big up to Dimes World Entertainment, who folded in their CEO. You know what I mean? She's on our campaign to show independence. She's an independent female. She's a promoter. She's an A&R. You know what I'm saying? She's also a hostess. So if you need something popping, y'all need to go over to her. She's on all platforms also. And hopefully I can get her in this very, very seat right there to come tell you herself live and direct what's goody. You know what I'm saying? Because Six Dot's always about that promoting. You know what I mean? We look out for the little guy. We don't push you little guys aside, you know. We don't. It's all about money, right? And like my tech man has been telling everybody of recently, money have to make. I know. But guess what? Here's reality. The money get make, that comes with principles. Behind principles comes manners. Becoming of those manners keep you getting paid consistently. I'm not going to repeat myself because people know how much I hate to repeat myself. But big up to Dimes World. You know what it is. Girl, keep doing your thing. I can't wait to see what's popping for 2025 and further. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep things hush-hush right now because things have to change. People got to elevate, evolve, you know what I mean? Go up a level or two, you know what I mean? So sometimes you got to back away from the nonsense. You know what I mean? Stand on your own two toes consciously and know, say, yeah, your foundation is solid. And with that solidness, you stay consistent. And with that consistency, you don't end up charging your friends $30, $40 to hear you say the same fucking thing they're listening to on Spotify, YouTube, Tidal, Apple Music. Change the dynamics a little bit, folks. You know when people used to go on stage and sing, they used to have to use their blood clot voice.
What you bring up? The Milli Vanilli things or what?
Nah, man. Nilly and Vanilli right now, if those two guys were dead right now, they'd be turning in their graves now. They got burned at the fucking
You know what they be
stake.
saying right now? You know what they be saying
They're
right now?
trendsetters, yo.
No. They're
saying, fucking trendsetters.
No, they'll be saying, listen here, man. You're using our formula, hey? So now you guys gonna have to pay. No, you guys got to pay. You got to pay for using our formula. You know what I'm saying? They be the richest motherfuckers today.
To Nilly Vanilli, who started the trend, street goods. Shout out to them, because these lip singers, you karaoke boys, you're up there with the service of Canada right now. You're up there with the service of Canada right now. Okay? I refuse to hear your shit that I bump in my car. I refuse to hear your shit that I tell people to bump. I don't follow you, and I post you more than your girl.
Yo, we're getting a lot of.
That's what's popping. I'm sick and tired of you guys in this Instagram life. I'm sick and tired of you fucking karaoke boys. I'm done with it. I'm going to start calling niggas out next year. I'm calling y'all out. If I can't call you a Niji, you're not welcome to Wakanda.
Yeah, boy, you heard that. This is a motherfucking Monday.
I'm just saying, man. The service is going down. And you're wondering why people are robbing other people. You're wondering why the homeless is taking over the fucking subways. Don't be stupid. Look at your fucking leadership. I'm sick and tired of nonsense, man. I'm done. I promote people out of purity of your goddamn skill and talent. When you decide to show me some dumb shit, I move correctly. Correctly. Correct. And I spell it with a fucking K. I'm mad, yo. I'm fucking pissed, yo.
Well, like the mad rapper, why you mad, man? Why you
Why
mad?
I'm mad?
Why you
I'm
mad?
mad that I see my people trying their best to put people on, and people think they up a level. So they shouldn't even been talked to in the first place, right? So let me check your catalog since you want to use Instagram as a business motherfucking card. When's the last time you posted something up to date that made any relevance? I mean, like, shit, you're getting asked for an interview. Who else is asking you? Wait, you want to get paid? Fine. Show me your fucking resume. Wait, you can go and get a job just like that. Snap of the finger, right? Right? But it's your pride that hurts you from working at McDonald's, right? It's your pride that hurts you from working in your hood, right? That's what hurts, right? Your pride, right? You know, pride's a blood clot sin, right? Oh, but I must be on some backwards shit and I need to go to church. I need a preacher to come show me the way. I know one thing. If you shoot a bullet, it's not like the movies. They don't curve. I'm just saying. No matter how cute the bitch is and how she's flicking her wrist. I see like people like fucking. I got to be thinking the other day, right? I got to be thinking the other day. When Obama found out all that information when he first became president and his hair turned gray and he got that little big belly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to figure out, was I the only fucking person that was sitting there like, yup, all the shit's true? I would give you a gunshot for that, and it would usually be a machine gun, but I know specifically the shotgun, close range, right up in your blood clot fierce, with a smidge of tea bag so your kids can feel my pain. Yeah, man. I'm on some different level type shit. Because I don't fuck with you old people no more. I don't fuck with you gatekeepers no more. Actually, let's be real. I never fucked with you gatekeepers. Okay? Because y'all don't come to my house party. Because y'all afraid of guns and drugs and knives and bad people. What you consider a bad person. I think you don't even know what a bad person is because you run around and chase the bag. And the last time I checked, the bag ain't got a life. The bag ain't got a soul. The bag don't got a decision.
They just claim that they know dangerous people, but people who are innocent and don't know any better, they know dangerous people. Okay,
that's the facts.
All right,
because you can't have good without evil. You can't tell me there's a God and not acknowledge the devil. Let's just be fucking real about it. Okay? This is why our platform is open to the world on a level where it says, hey, regardless if you're blood clot Nike or if you're fucking that little girl, the little light-skinned girl from Boondocks who was selling lemonade, you're still getting the same blood clot opportunity. How you choose to discriminate with that shit, I'm not saying the word correctly. I know I fucked up the word, but it's a blue motherfucking Monday. I don't have no reason to be polite. The weather's awful. Our government sucks. The truth is, what you want to smile about is I'm saying the shit you've been thinking about. And y'all know, deep down in your fucking heart, if you see me move, that quiver that runs up your back, those goosebumps that run across your shoulder, your hair standing up on your skin, is because at the end of the day, while I'm on the front line going hard with those that are on the front line, when I come to do these bougie events that happen to be independently run by a cast of folks, a team of folks, a family of folks that are going up against some of the biggest assholes that claim that they're Canadian and they support Canadian and they're all about the Canadian fucking culture and environment and the immigration's problem can't seem to be solved, except they keep knocking down places and building up condos. They keep telling you to buy a fucking Tesla, but the fucking thing is a nuclear bomb on wheels. And hey, Elon says here, get a Tesla. It's better for the environment, even though how you make the Tesla destroys the environment. Let's turn over some reality shit. How about all you Fortune 500 companies that are investing in all these big money tech companies and all that? How about y'all stop all y'all mining right now? Right now, presently. You know why I'm asking you guys to stop your mining? To show that you guys actually can listen to the regular people. But you can't. Because the stock exchange, the banks, right, all that bullshit, right? People got to work. Coming from the same people who print money, who bail out bigger companies, who sit here and tell you that, oh, you got to have more jails because there's more crime rising. But if you don't understand the whole polygamy bullshit that's been popping with you fucking P-ring motherfuckers that been running this bitch, I'm going to start pointing y'all motherfuckers out. Because I know y'all the ones with the keys to the motherfucking city. Y'all the ones that won't let a little guy like me come with the money, even though the money's there. You guys won't let me do what I need to do. You'd rather turn around and steal my ideal and go charge people 10 times the fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all people diss Kanye because he was charging people $5,000 for a pair of fucking shoes. Think about it. Who the fuck is buying a $5,000 pair of fucking shoes, yo? Think about it. So yeah, Kanye, salute to you for ripping off all those middle-class white people trying to keep up with the Joneses. What the fuck am I supposed to say to you? I'm proud. Salute, black man. Do what you got to do. Get up there on that Mustafa Salev. You know what I mean? And I said his name wrong too because Egyptians don't seem to understand they live and are Africans. But hey, it is what it is. Back to the service of Canada now. Has anybody felt disserviced by any field in Canada? Like any field? Because like right now, if Mr. Old Tim Hortons is still alive right now, connected to a machine with Mr. Walt Disney, I wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised if they had Weinstein on speed dial. Yeah, man, I wouldn't be surprised. But Mr. Tim Hortons, the people that you have running your business, you know what? I'm going to expose some truth right now. Yo, big up to my dude, Celebrity Source, backup page 2. Big up to them because you know what I love about him? He keeps it straight up godly. If you want to go and find some godly information with all that celebrity shit, go holler at my boy, Celebrity Sauce. Backup page 2. Subscribe, yo. That's one of my American friends. Big up to my boy of recently. I ain't gonna lie, he's been grinding for the longest time. I look up to him with his energy, though.
A brother on Down to Earth podcast saying, yo, the SPL league there. He's still looking for a competitor for you, man.
That's not my fault. Listen, anybody who goes up against me,
SPL,
I promise,
Battle League people.
I promise, if it's weed we're smoking, if it's DJing, if it's a hosting, if it's a freestyle battle, if it's breakdancing, I promise it will not turn into violence.
Brother, don't be bringing the real smoke. Yo, man, I'm a heavyweight on the weed thing. Yo, people get hurt.
Listen,
part,
the last time I checked, I don't got no smoke. I got tons of fire though. I got tons of fire. I ain't got no smoke.
I'm bringing the challenge out there. Last time I outsmoked somebody, they got hurt, bro. They got hurt.
Anyway, you take it to the league. There's a lot of people out there. I ain't gonna name none. One of them's try to run that kind of left type of tactics on me. You could come out of the left field. I don't even want to say your name to give you credit on this episode specifically. I'll dedicate one for you, asshole. Aside from that, there's another one out there. He runs around with his name Tommy Guns. Hey, I'll bring him out of there. Yo, Tommy Guns, you have smoke with me, don't you? Bring it. Chameleonaire, you got smoke with me, don't you? Come on. Or you guys just don't want people to look on the fact that I'm still doing what I'm doing 5, 6, 7 years later, and you guys just somehow fell out. And y'all just begging for another feature with my dude Swan, right? The rapper life. I could keep it moving on some other levels, but back to my main rant. the service in Canada sucks. It really does. Oh my God. So my order by Fluke was 262. 262 was my order. And they bagged my order wrong, man. This so-called Niji dealt with me like I was speaking a foreign language. Now, maybe I was in his tribe of Niji. You know, I was really hoping they were a boo right there, and it didn't come along. Fuck. But obviously, I'm not part of his Niji tribe, right? So I asked him for apple fritter and a cheese croissant with an extra large dark roast, triple. Okay, Timmy's, I've been supporting you for a while. I've been coming to this Timmy's now pretty much almost half a year, yo. And from day one, I've caught that same energy with the Niji people, mostly Niji people working in there. I caught that energy and I was like, okay, maybe I'm just wrong. You know, I mean, it's feminine years, so maybe I'm wrong, whatever. Then, you know, this young energy kicked in. And then I thought, all right, maybe things will be different. So there was a young buck in there who I'm going to thank him because he saved somebody from catching a hot coffee in their face. You know what I'm saying?
And who's that?
And a cold fucking croissant up someone else's nose. You know what I mean? One of them vibe there. So the young buck came in and saved the manager guy who took my order, who fucked up my order, who started this fucking rant down the fucking direction in the way it did. And then the senior person on staff fucked up the order behind me and fucked up my order still. So this young buck, because, you know, obviously he's a rookie, you know, he's going to have to come and fix the situation. So he did, out of kindness, keeping the service, Tim Hortons. Okay. The little man came in, swooped in, did the dude, you know what I mean? And he was going to give it to me and have me walk out of there without paying, thinking that his manager, who didn't charge me on my bill, from my apple flitter that has us all waiting here, because I'll tell you exactly what happened. I walked in, I said my order, and he rang my order and walked the fuck away. He didn't even smile at me. He didn't even ask me for a receipt if I wanted a receipt. He didn't ask me if I had a Timmy card or nothing. He just looked at me and made a judgment call.
Hurry up and buy.
Pretty much. Pretty fucking much. And then, who I thought this Italian lady would have came in with the fucking swoopness, because you know Italians, they love to feed us. Manja.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she came in with this attitude. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to repeat myself because you're a new person. You're not the same person. You're a new person. So it's okay. I'll repeat myself. I repeat myself. She still went out of her way to not ring up my croissant. My apple fritter. She still went out of her way to fuck up the guy's order behind me. Obviously, there's a line piling up. So I had to turn around in my bright, bold, rude self with my English-speaking ass and say correctly, hey, I know I speak the language that y'all got hired to work here for. All I want to do is pay for my order before this young man gives me a free thing and the two senior officers getting fired. Because, you know, that's who they blame, right? The lowest person on the food chain. Now, I bring this up because I have friends and I have invested in Timbit soccer, Timbit hockey. And I'm going to look at all you fucking sports parents right now before I take the mic out of my hand so I can enjoy my Blue Motherfucking Monday away. Every fucking cent counts. This fucking guy has been a billionaire since about 10 or 15 years. I'll call it 12 years before Sidney Crosby. That guy's been a billionaire since before Christy St. Clair. Okay? I want to be real with you people, man. Because you guys are spending your money wondering why prices go up for your child's sports, entertainment, and enjoyment, and fulfillment, and camaraderie, and all that other bull fucking shit. It's just another fucking league. That's what it comes down to. So I don't know if Mr. Tim Hortons himself knows exactly what's going on in his leagues, But he really needs to understand the people who do the grunt work, the people who do the grunt work, who take the money for the service that got you saying, yeah, I'm going to start a league for little kids to make our Sidney Crosbys and Miss Sinclair great. I'm telling you, the service of Canada has been fucked up since 2016, people. Are you telling me in 2 years you think it's going to change? Or are you going to tell me in 2 years you guys are going to go up in your Timmy prices for taking your kid from here to Ottawa, from here to Vancouver, from here to Nova Scotia in the 2 years? That these things are going to go back down to like $1.99 or $1.93. Or are you going to believe the bullshit after they printed money in a world so-called emergency? You tell me in the comments if you're down. Because if you're down, then you understand where I'm coming from. If not, stay the fuck away from Wakanda, brother. So I'm going to put the mic down and keep on some positive shit. So big up to my native sister there, model, Cat Solomon, veteran model. You know what I mean? There's enough mans that know her from the music video scene because she is a real video vixen for Toronto, original bad gal. And I don't mean bad gal as in the white man word that she's a criminal, bad person. I mean bad gal like us, new people who say fleek and well, sorry, I said it wrong. On fleek. Anyways, she came through to the BIY. You know what I'm saying? And we got to talking. Projects could be worked out. Things are going forward. I love what things are turning out to be. You know what I'm saying? To all music folks that came through to do their music and shit, kudos and thank you for that. You know what I mean? Appreciate y'all. Nothing but love. This is what happens when you work with independent people. You take the independent route where it's slow and steady, but it's slow and steady compared to all about the cloud. And you know cloud can't pay rent. You know cloud can't buy groceries. You know cloud ain't gonna jump in front of the bullet. We know this, right? Because if we don't know that cloud ain't like that, then everything is backwards in the world. Because I thought nurses were supposed to help the doctors save lives. I thought that was the thing. I didn't know nurses became the gateway to killing people without having it on your conscience. Fuck some of you doctors out there. Real shit. Yeah. Aside from that, you know what I mean? The service in Canada is kind of fucked up. The criminal system's really all fucked up. I think the young offender thing needs to look back at. And I might just have this fucking another story time with Uncle Beano again. You know what I mean? You know, continue this story of 102. But then I don't want to get banked up on that type of energy again. Nah. I want to big up all the big mind them, the veteran mind them, you know what I mean? Especially the mind them that understand the process of the Mary Jane Festival. Okay, folks? That is a process. It's not a process where it's gonna say tedious. I'd say a process based on your drive and ambition. That's what that is. Aside from that, there, you know what I'm saying? With the drive and ambition card, we're looking for people who have both, not one or the other. I'm the type of person that will tell you straight to your face which one it is. I ain't gonna hesitate on that. It's either you have it or you don't. And we're looking for the rarest of the rare because they have both. Okay. You know that movie Divergent and all that bullshit? Well, we're keeping it even simple because you can be driven and you can have ambition. It's not a hard thing to have them both. It's to balance it. Okay. That's how you can be a famous rapper like Pop Smoke and not die. You can be like a Bruno Mars and not be gay. You get it? It's real shit. It's possible, man. We can do it. Yeah, man. So the Mary Jane Festival is for the tedious person, the person who's driven and has ambition. That's what the Mary Jane Festival for. You know what I mean? You hear who we invite, you hear who's performed in the past. So yeah. But at the end of the day, you're probably trying to figure out why you can't get an invite. I would say you're lacking one or the other, but the truth is you just don't have either. That's why you didn't get the invite.
Just keep in tune. Don't be a gone.
You will be D2E invited directly. When you're
100%.
D2E, that
100%.
means we've been on your radar.
Yeah. So you're not being invited because you just happen to be in the right place at the right time. No, the truth is we're everywhere. And if we spot you, we're going to reach out to you. You know what I mean? That's the difference. Unlike much music and the rest of these guys that have to suck a dick, okay, to somebody that they personally don't like. It'd be a different story if you're, getting it off with someone you love and you're interested in. But man, did you check out all these old farts that run the media industry? Yeah, it's got to be tough to be a journalist to get your own anchoring. Fuck. Love to interview some of you guys and ask some questions about your journey to the top. Either way, the white drummer would be the first asshole I'd go after. You know what I mean? We can do it on your field so you can feel better. Because I know what you said to Mike Tyson. And I remember how Mike Tyson felt. Remember that, Mike Drummond? Disrespectful cockroach. I thought you were down to earth, bruh. You ain't down to earth, but you definitely a media personality here. That yeah, we would love to have you on Blue Motherfucking Monday and have a real conversation. Because I would love to know the bag you took to stand up to Mike Tyson and say that dumb, foul shit to a fellow Niji. I'm just saying. You heard me? If you hear me calling you that ER or AH, you know what it is. But yeah, Mike Tyson, I salute you, homie. Use a Niji till you do something wrong. But back to you guys who run this fucking industry, you politicians too, you know what I mean? You fucking government fucking cheese taking son of a bitches. And we're gonna call you guys rats, but I don't have no evidence. You know what I mean? And I don't want to be a propaganda type of person. I'd rather come with the Hey, wait.
Hold on a second.
I'd rather come with the receipt.
Wait there. You don't have to call them rats. You just said it right there. Come with the receipt. The truth's right there. Taxes, all them
Shit.
thing there.
All them thing
You're
there.
saying the truth. So what lies is there?
Lies?
Huh?
Lies? The lies is that when we found out there was a bunch of kids buried underneath the school, we fired Peter Trudeau and everybody who's in office from 2016. That is one hell of a whopper, isn't it?
Well, they don't lie on how much you gotta pay in taxes. That's one thing for sure.
I know,
I mean,
That's fucking twisted.
yeah, boy.
That's fucking twisted. I mean, like, think about it, people of the world who's tuning in after the fact. Thank you for tuning in after the fact. If there's anything I said that offended you, good. Aside from that, it's a Blue Motherfucking Monday. You're here on the EQTV Sound Studio. Big up to my family, the D2E podcast and network. You know what it is. Thank you for hosting me. But remember, people, the whole thing about what I've been saying about my family is if you want the full 100, the full golden premium, whatever you want to call it, package, it is the combination of both of my brothers here, Sean Myrie and the Rastafari Samurai. Don't get it twisted. That is Down to Earth Podcast. All the other correspondents, salute. You know what it is, family. We're going in Wakanda forever. I got a big old family that I love.
Man, the coronation will be later on somewhere in this year.
I got a family I love.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody who be welcome to the families know the coronation will be soon this year. Probably
Hell
at the
yeah.
Mary Jane Fest.
Yeah,
most
man.
likely.
Back to the Mary Jane Festival. A little more positivity for this nasty
coronation.
So again, for you young and up and coming artists, y'all are probably like, "What the hell's a Mary Jane? I don't know what a Mary Jane Festival is." And then there's some of y'all who are rooted in hip hop culture that know exactly what the Mary Jane Festival is, and you guys are looking for Frankie Payne, and you're looking for Casper Marcus, you're looking for Young Stitch, aka Stitch. That would probably be a good person to put me up against too. Yeah, he'd come and eat my food, right? Because he would want a rap battle, not chef it up against me. Nah, not smoke it up against me. Not MC on the turntables against me. Let's Cat Williams this shit and do 5 things. You know what I mean? I'll do the whole curling. We could play some basketball. We could do some golf, and we'll figure out somewhere in the middle with tennis. We'll add some girls with titties. Stitch, holler at your boy, family. Better yet, holler at Looney Blue. Long time no see, homie. Yo, I want my interview this year. Holla. You know what I mean? Looney Blue, Bossellini. You know what I'm saying? Dre Specs. You know what I'm saying? No, I want my interviews. You know what I mean? Louis March, I want my interviews. You know what I mean? Like, I want to show the world that you people exist, yo, because I feel like the world doesn't get to see real talent and real skilled people and real people. Hold on. Can I get a gunshot for that one? I don't think my city gets to see. Thank you. I think my city doesn't get to see the real people being real, being real, being real. So that's what I'm trying to get to, folks. I'm trying to make sure y'all don't put me up there with Oprah and Tyler Perry and all these other little bougie motherfuckers who talk about, yeah, black man needs to be in a dress. None of that. None of that. All y'all freaky people with your OnlyFans. Listen, there's a reason why I promote you people. There's nothing more than that I'm going to say. I promote you people. Now, there's a couple of y'all people that feel like y'all are paying me. You're not paying Miss Red Bricks. You're not paying Dime World. You're not paying Nikki Victorious. And you're definitely not paying neither one of my two fucking brothers over here. Okay? So for your tone and manners in the way you're typing and the word selection that you're using, you may think I'm an illiterate motherfucker, but I learned how to read. I just don't speak well. Okay? So you know who you are. And we'll leave it there. All the motherfuckers who've been kind of in on my inbox asking me to fucking get discount prices on shit. I'm gonna say this like I say it to my brothers since I heard about it and it came up in a conversation recently. Yesterday's price is not today's price. All right. Now, if I figure out a way to get my team to work with your team or work with your ass, and you end up being a karaoke boy. Yeah. Karaoke boys. Yeah, man. You want to be a karaoke? You're not gonna ever get an invite to the Mary Jane Festival. You'll never get an invite to the LJC barbecue. You won't get an invite to the boat cruise. You won't get the invite to the things that you need the invites to. Okay, that's because you're not doing what you got to do. You're not practicing your own craft. So that means you have no ambition. You have drive because you show up at all these people's events thinking it's cool to play your track and then run around on stage and lip sync. Yeah, like that's just fucking ridiculous. And the fact is that list is so big in my city, you don't want me to go to America. You don't want me to blow up. You don't want this guy here who's too old to say things like fleek.
Yo, I got my own sayings. One, you know it. Money happy make. And two, I say this new one here. Um, stay focused. Don't lose the drive.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Facto Mundo.
Straight up. And
Facto Mundo.
one more is what I live by is MOC. Master your own creativity.
Yo, that's hard for people.
If you can't MOC your shit,
That's super hard for people.
then do something else. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Don't keep on putting your energy in it if it's not working for you. Okay?
Yup.
Don't do it. You're wasting your time.
Yo, shout out all my people out in Montreal doing big things. You know what I'm saying? Drug profits and all. You know what I mean? My boy Showbiz. Big up all my Montreal people. Honey Benjamin. You know what I'm saying? Big up all my Montreal. You know what I mean? Because I see you guys reaching out from Montreal showing way more love than some of my niggas in the city. And it's okay. Because the great part about the guys in my city, I'm going to run into you. There's no if and and on that. If you want to take up your issue with me there, no problem. If you want to book an appointment or you want me to come on your show and have a discussion, we can do this. But I'm going to tell you, if it goes left, it's not because I came there with that energy. Because I'm telling you, I've been about protecting my energy. You can have my time because time is a man-made construct. So I know how much energy to donate your punk ass. I ain't nobody's goddamn role model. What I am is just a goddamn alpha male. And it's not because I run around and claim this alpha male status, but there's a bag of women out there. So no, I'm not afraid to be around gay people. They're only human beings.
Alphas are just around generals. That's all.
I mean, like, man, I see my family doing so much for so many people. And the funny thing is, even if you can say that, you couldn't help at the time, you weren't thinking that way at the time, and kids were in danger, you're in a movie script, it was whatever the fucking excuse you want to give, because it's down to earth. We're not expecting nothing more than a reaction. See that? Now, for you to feed some stupid excuses and make up some dumb shit, act real childish in a moment of so-called being serious, because 80% of the time we're coming to you because we're interested in you purely. We don't want to become your friend. We like your music. We don't want to become your friend. You're a great actor. We don't want to become your friend. You Canadian, and you're putting up content. So again, to all those folks who get on my ass about, oh, you're not following me. Why ain't you following me? I'm not talking to you. I'm not coming on your show. Again, can we pull out the books of receipts on what the fuck you did? I'm just saying. Like, I look at shit very simple. No biggie. You know what I mean? No biggie. I keep shit real simple. You know what I mean? Because if I had me a biggie, I could tell you Puffy would have been dead and Craig Mack would still be alive right now, and G Dep would be running around making me bad money because of his different type of bar structure. Yeah. How do you feel about this Mos Def and fucking Drake beef that's supposedly running around, people? Does that make you feel upset as a Canadian that an American is bullying us? Or is that just the goddamn norm? Because as a Canadian, I mean, I respect and salute Mos Def, but goddamn. Wakanda forever. Real shit. Like, I got the ultimate respect for Pusha T. But if it came down to it, he's an American from Virginia, and we Canadian. And I said this way back in 2018 when Pusha crushed my boy there. And my boy had to go on a fucking winning streak after that. But I believe competition is friendly. You know what I mean? I know competition can go left because there's a lot of competitive people out there. There's people out there that are like, yo, I got hot fire. You know what I mean? Dylan. You see it there? So, I feel like the last 3 years specifically, I've pointed out a couple of gatekeepers that are either A, involved with the P ring, or part of the P ring, or the worst case scenario, have nothing to do with it, and I'm totally pooched the bag and really just slandering these people's name. You know the worst part about life, people? The villain is only the villain because he decided to sacrifice himself for his team. Because I don't get why people think Robin Hood was the hero.
I thought the villain in any case, I thought they just see the world in their own vision, how they see fit, how it should be, instead of how the world is,
Well,
and making it more perfected in their own image, how the world should be. Certain villains might, think, you might think they're evil how they're thinking of it. You know what I mean? But sometimes you have to reset everything. You got to burn it all to,
You mean to create?
to create. There's a saying.
Not rebuild, you dumb fucks out there.
There's
Create.
a saying, There's a saying, in order to win the war, you got to burn the village.
You sure it ain't to win the war, you have to have the people?
No, you got to burn the village. You get what I'm saying? Come on now. Every time you've seen any little,
shout out to Sung Soo, Art of War.
come
all
on
right.
now. Haven't you ever seen any little movie or anything that they always come and burn in the village and shit every time, burning the thing,
And
burning the town,
and then they
burning
bring
it.
out the next villain. That's what
I'm
ends
just
up
saying,
happening.
isn't it always the case?
You burn down my village, and I'm alive. I'm gonna come down 20 years down the layer and come kill you. Yeah, man, real shit.
I'm just saying, in most cases, it's always like that, and it's a war. So, we have to come and burn the village.
Okay, well, Wakanda forever, 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 ever, forever, ever. Yes, people. Hey,
Yeah, man. It's been a hot motherfucking Monday here.
I'm telling you, man, it's been one of those motherfuckers where I gotta look at the thing and say, damn.
Yeah,
What's good? What's going on? What's up? What's good? What's going on? What's up? That's what I said last year at the freaking fashion show.
Well, what's going on? What's going on for D2E for next month is February 10th.
Ooh, Pisces season.
We got the red carpet at Posh. We're covering
Red
that.
carpet.
That's for sure. You don't know.
Happy birthday to you, Valentino. Happy birthday
Yeah,
to
man. There's
you,
some
Valentino. Happy birthday,
There's some
Valentino.
other events coming up afterwards. After that, some other events.
Blunts and
You know what I
baddies,
mean?
Blunts and baddies.
Blunts and baddies. That's the 23rd.
Blunts and baddies.
But then after I heard there's something going on the 14th, my brother's always doing all of these promos.
Yes.
Even
Big
though
up
if
to
I'm
the
not
brass
there,
knuckles.
we're representing in their spirit still. You don't know, we be putting everything out. You know what I mean? Shout out to Brass Whiskey. You know what I'm saying?
Brass
Straight
whiskey.
up goods. One of our proud sponsors. You get what I mean? They'll be involved in that event on the 14th at Lang Chang. Right? You don't know? Yeah, man. D2E, like City Pulse, everywhere. You know? Straight up.
Yeah, well, man, that's what it do. That's what it is.
Yeah,
you know,
man.
we always got to keep it
And
going.
one more announcement we be bringing up. We're trying to start the Posh Spotlight series. D2E presents the Posh Spotlight series.
Shout out to Givenchy.
Vachi will be the
Vanchi.
correspondent host for that series there. You know what I mean? We're gonna be having the artists be debuting their their music videos on the screens and all of that. You know, they be talking about their music journey and everything through the Posh podcast series, Spotlight podcast series that D2E will be presenting.
We on this.
You know what I mean? So please stay tuned. Don't be a goon.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
You want that welcome in.
Straight up.
You want
man.
that welcome in.
You know what I mean? Stay focused. Don't lose the drive because money have to make. Master
Money
your own
after
creativity.
Money
All
after
right?
Mac, yes. Yeah, man.
That's the
with
new
that
sayings, man.
2000.
2024. All right?
Money
the year of the
half a
dragon.
Mac.
All right?
Money half a Mac.
Dragon breath. That means that dragon breath fire have to spit. All right? Yeah, man. Fire have to spit, fire moves. And you know what I mean? And if you have wings, you better fly with the fire. All right? Straight up or retire.
Yep.
Straight up.
Yep.
Yeah, man. This year we're not playing, man. You
Yep.
better hear what I'm saying.
Well,
We're not playing.
2024, I said it was about that young energy. So, I got to admit, this young energy's coming hard. Big up to Tora Laura and her newest single that just dropped. What the fuck? I've seen these American people asking her, like, is this your song? Like, are you stupid? Shout out to Crowhouse. No, but seriously, you Americans, you have the audacity. The worst part was, I was thinking she just flew it up on her page, no information. The information was there. So that ignorant American just blatantly did not read the information. Tora, I've been told you, you were great back when you were in the baggy jeans and the big toque and the big shirts. Like, I told you back then. Mike Stone said it to you too also. And now Rasta Samurai has also said it to you too. Please, for all these men who've been grinding, let us defend your thing. Don't even answer back to these Americans, eh? Let us deal with them for you, man. Cause yo, what y'all don't know for that young girl, live band already. Veteran. You can call her a master of ceremony because she can rock a live band. I'm sorry for some of y'all folks that are in your 30s and your 40s and your 50s. Even some of y'all motherfuckers are sitting at 21. Shit. She gonna be a threat. She gonna be a threat. She gonna be a threat. And so I'm trying to understand where some of y'all people are at in the game right now. Because if y'all need help, it's okay to admit you need help. We're all in Canada. The only people that can help us in Canada are people with the money to buy the materials. You don't need nothing else. You don't need Spotify. You don't need YouTube. You don't need nothing. You need people. You need groups of people who believe in your music and believe in you.
Like Loud Army.
Ooh.
Platform, man.
Hold on,
Streaming service.
Hold on. You can't bring my fellow Nijis in the middle of my rant.
Yo, bro, you brought up streaming. It's either streaming or screaming. Which one?
Listen, we slapping the shit out of people. We slapping the shit out of people, man. That's what it is. We're not playing with folks anymore. We got to make you people understand what it is. We're throwing slaps at people. It is what it is. And some folks don't want that. They want smoke, but they don't get it. Wherever there's smoke, there's fire. That's the truth of the matter. Like, you guys don't want to play this game of, oh, I'm going to talk all this shit. I'm going to act all this shit. And then when you get your card pulled, because it will get pulled in Toronto, Screwface Capital, mans them shoot at baby parties. Mans them shoot at funerals. Mans them shoot at Ruby Red's fucking first time in Canada. Like, are you stupid?
Man, not only that, they pepper spray Davies in fucking Montreal, bro.
Yeah, Montreal's wild
You know
though.
what I'm
I don't
saying?
know, man. I mean, like, I'm sorry to say that to Dave East, but I want to know what happened.
I have no idea.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to have to ask folks that I know was on the stage. I don't want to put them on spot like that because I want their career to grow. And Dave East is in a position right now where he can cramp a man's career.
All I gotta say is, man, down here,
Mm.
I don't know why we have to perpetrate too much to be so hard. Like,
Be so hard.
I don't know
be
why.
So hard.
I don't get it.
That's why.
I just don't get it. Remember a few years back, all right?
I think you're just comfortable saying Blue Motherfucking Monday now. Remember last year where you couldn't say it at all? I told you it'll take a little bit, but it's going to change the city. No more Screwface Capital, folks. It's just the Blue Motherfucking Monday every day.
Man, it just doesn't matter what
Every fucking day. Can you think about that shit? That would be a problem. Me and Rasta on a consistent daily? No, y'all don't want that. Not Toronto. Nah, man. Big up to Marlon. Ooh, I mean, that guy McFly. Sorry.
Yeah, man.
Big up to him. He's doing big things on Flow. Shout out. I keep trying to bring up things like that because, you know, that's something positive, at least for Blue Motherfucking Monday. Lola Bunch, salute.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Salute. Jada Dusk, I see you, honey. Don't worry. I know you mad. I ain't following you either, but I still share your shit. I don't care. You talented. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Big feature joint. I don't know why everybody's on some dumb shit, but I do believe she killed the Barbie remix more than the dude did. So I don't want to really bring up the name of the person who MC'd the MCing, but I saw Vanilla and I thought that was Ness. I saw was in the video too. You know what I mean? Big up to Vanilla, that Empress energy from 2021. I told y'all niggas she gonna be a threat. Y'all keep not listening to me when I keep telling y'all about folks who are threats. Y'all keep playing with me, man. I've been doing this music shit so long, man. I know so much talented motherfucker people. I mean, like, shit. You would think some of these big ass companies like Maybelline and what's that, Mary Kay and all them motherfuckers would give me a job. So they are wasting thousands and millions of dollars to go pay Rock Nation when they'll never give you Beyonce because she's always booked. Oh, I know secrets. I love women. Big up to all my female cousins. Shout out to all y'all. You know what I mean? Shout out to all y'all. No, yeah, man. Big up to every one of y'all. This Blue Motherfucking Monday really got on my nerves, man. I mean, like, shit, man. I got so many things that are on my mind that I just want to rip into, and I want to call names. I really want to call names, man. I really, really do. And it all stems from this damn nigga who
Okay.
served me at the damn Timmy's.
You might have to save that for another energy, bro.
Listen, you know what I want to hear, brother.
What you want to hear, brother? What you got to do a little conclusion yourself up for this episode, brother.
All right. Listen, the casting call is done.
Okay.
Casting call is done for the Beauty in You hair and makeup expose and fashion show.
All right.
All right. That's a close now, folks. Get ready for the promo that's supposed to be coming out going forward. I would love to tell you I know exactly who's promoting it on that tip because, you know, graphic design,
Yeah.
audios, and stuff like that. I like to be up ahead, especially since my friend McFly, that guy, McFly, is running the radio station right now. And I want commercial can't be too much to send his direction, or 2 or 3, 4 or 5 commercials. It is what it is. Big up to my T-Dot gal, them, Kimmy B. Check her out, Kimmy B Music. You know what it is. You know what I mean? She's part of the family a certain way, so we just getting it out there. Shout out to Warzone. Me and him has been discussing about an open verse for a certain track because we're about to drop the video.
Okay.
Video coming soon. So yes, Posh Spotlight. We'll be focusing on 6.DNA.
Well,
you know what I mean? We're gonna put
tune
that.
in for the promo. I'll be putting that out this week, hopefully edited version of it.
Oh yeah,
Stay
shout out to
tuned.
Stone Giants too,
Don't
yo.
know. Yeah,
Man. Shout out to Stone Giants too. I overstand. Send
So-
me my goddamn photos.
So everything in conclusion, please subscribe to all the channels. You done know. Yeah, man. EQTV, Down to Earth Podcast, CMA, Entertainment,
TV.
ATV, World News. You done know, man. But we're gonna end it off like this, as always, man. This is the Rastafari Samurai, never leaving you dry in your eye. I approve this message nationwide. You done know, man.